Our first speaker is Jennifer Wong. She is a master's in computer science candidate at the University of Victoria. Her research interests include fault tolerance in mobile, collaborative systems, and computer science education. She has been a teaching assistant at the University of Victoria since January 2007. She's also a member of the Sparks research team and the volunteer coordinator for the Computer Science Volunteer Program. Thank you, Jen.
Okay, so the paper that I'm going to talk about today talks about teaching seniors to use internet and how student engagement ties in with that. So let me start off by telling you who these 7 people are, other than we're co-authors on this paper. We are part of a computer science volunteer program. We're an organization that are mainly driven by graduate students in the computer science department at UVic. And the core motivation that drives our group is that we believe by participating in service activity, it will substantially enhance students' academic development. We believe that students will be able to gain and improve teamwork skills through planning and deploying this program. To gain and improve their interpersonal skills and understanding to community issues by reaching into the community and talking to the seniors. And as well as they'll be able to acquire acknowledging and accepting for diversity. Now, as part of our goal, our group wishes to use outreach as a means to promote graduate students' engagement and leadership in the community. Now, you might actually ask me, why do you guys want to do an internet course for seniors? Well, right now, most of our outreach are focused on kids, and often we don't really look at seniors. And in Victoria, we're very, very well known for the large population of senior or retired people in the area. In fact, there are 17.8% of the population are 65 and older. And that works up to be 12,000 people. And if you think about it, the baby boom only started at 1947, and we haven't really even reached the tip of that. So this number will only go up. And by offering this course, we believe that we will greatly benefit the seniors' quality of life by helping them to develop new ways to socialize, to learn how to search for information and navigate around the information highway, as well as to use email to stay in touch with the families. And by teaching them these skills, we're able to turn them into cyber citizens. And for every idea, we need to take actions to turn them into reality. And that will involve planning. So what do we do? Well, we first break into tasks and responsibility. We were trying to find funding for our programs. We're advertising our course, dealing with enrollments, and we have to try to find classroom spaces. And obviously we have to do syllabus design for our course. And so we had weekly meetings, dividing tasks, and members will report on the progress. And we'll have minutes to officially record everything, so that we can refer back to it in the future if we need to. And most of you might agree with me that syllabus design is one of the hardest tasks that we have to deal with. And because as graduate students, we really mostly are in touch with students who are in their youth, so maybe like 17, 18, and maybe early 20s. And here we have a much older audience. So what do we do? Well, we have to consult with our local experts. So we talked to the adult education over in the continuing education area. And so we went back and forth with them for about 2 months, trying to find special issues and areas that we have to pay attention to when we deliver our course. And after we have the initial design, we went through pilot tests with potential participants. more accessible language. We have to use familiar examples to explain things to them. And they really like to practice. They don't really want to know why something happens. They just want to know, how can I do this? Click, and it's done. And through these pilot tests, it actually helps us fine-tune our syllabus before we deploy the program. So what does our course look like? Well, we've actually ran it 4 times now, between January and April of 2008. And each course is a month long. There are 4 weekly sessions for an hour and a half, and we have free coffees and tea and cookies during the coffee breaks for them. And the reason why we want this is that we want them to socialize among themselves as well as with their volunteers. We want to create a comforting atmosphere for everybody, and we want to build the trust between the volunteers and the seniors.